There we go. If only we had this weather 24/7, eh? Aberdeen's bonny when it's like this. Off to Stoney. A chippy in Stoney as well. A chippy in Stoney is definitely good for the soul. I can't believe how fucking nice this is. This definitely beats pulling slips offshore, mate. This is definitely a much better fucking life. One I'm very grateful for. When I got that stereo fitted in the car, I said to the guys, like, you know, whatever the price, that's fine. Obviously it's not super expensive, it's just a standard kind of thing. I says, but I want the controls on the steering wheel. And he's like, yeah, no worries. And I was having a nice day with the guy. He's like, right, that's you all set. And drove off and fucking none of it worked. I was like, fuck's sake. So I'm still having to do the old fashioned, like, I'm having to use it by hand, which is frustrating when you're driving. But I can't be bothered changing it. Can't I be bothered fucking changing it, man? It's hard admitting that maybe you are not exactly the person you thought you were. Not that there's a fakeness there, but maybe I've been trying too hard to live up to the expectations I put on myself. I'm certainly not blaming anyone. I think social media in itself has made everyone turn into some weird characterizations of themselves. You know, we're so busy trying to be something, we forget just to fucking be ourselves. I love the work that I do, it makes me happy, but I don't want to try too hard to be something I think the world expects. I just want to make good stuff, be around good people, have a nice time getting there, you know, enjoy my time while I'm here, making cool shit. That's it, you know. I'm just a fucking smartoon bloke. I am not built for city life, I'm really nae. When the weather's like this, it's so good to get out of the city. I think a good idea is, oh, I love this song. I think a good idea is to go down to Stoney, because it's such a bonny beach down there, especially with the sun's out. And there's a good chippy there, I heard. Is there anything better than a chippy by the water? 'Cause I trying to explain why don't feel the same. But why don't you step outside, go outside, kiss the rain. I love this song. The sun, man, it just makes everything. It is kind of annoying in Scotland, we rarely get this kind of good weather. It just fucking makes everything better. Used to ken a boy for Stoney, called Tony. Tony for Stoney. Tony for Stoney. That was one of the cleverest bastards I'd ever met offshore. Tony for Stoney. Cracking bloke. It's good to see folk out again, eh? Oh, there we go. You know what's going to happen now, right? Somebody's going to take one of those films. There's one of them wankers out there with a camera on. That seagull's getting a big fucking Pulei's about to dive bomb, man. Is that the bay? Wait for the queue to go doing a bit for a chippy, man. If you can't get a Pulei fucking dive bomb in a day, man, I will never want to hear anything about it. What you want? You want a chippy? You want a fish supper? You can smell it. I'm not doing it again. Not a chance. No. Can I get a jumbo sausage supper, please? I think it's good. It's only, I've never seen a chippy deer. It tells you the vessel it's coming off of. I only ever eat one thing for a chippy. Fish supper, man. It's a fish supper every time. That's it. I've got a fish supper and what have you got? Smoked cut jumbo sausage supper. And can I get a tin of cola and that? What are you wanting? Thanks, Paul. Thanks a lot, man. Cheers. Okay, oh shit. Oh, good. Oh my god. I think really, if I'm really honest, I don't want to be the next Gary Vee or Tony Robbins or Chris Williamson or any of those kinds of people. I admire them. I really, really fucking admire them. But when I think about it, I am just a kid for a fishing village, a fishing town in northeast of Scotland, much like this one. Growing up in Banff, I loved it. But then leaving home at 15 and joining the army at 16, it feels like life got dialed up to an incredible volume and the pace of life just went insane. And that's great when you're young, but when you're approaching 45, I think I'd rather just have a nice quiet life. But I would like to help people amplify their voice, amplify their message. And I think I want to document my struggle to grow an online community and an online brand. Not to be famous and not to be super wealthy or anything, but just to be comfortable. Honestly, the goal for me is to grow a business that can provide me with enough income so I can buy a cottage on a nice bonny spot and rescue a couple of dogs, have the radio on, cook food in the kitchen and be around good people, just to enjoy a nice, good life. You know, because after fucking 4 tours of duty in war zones and coming through PTSD, it's been a challenge, but it's quite tiring. And if I'm being honest with myself, it's hard having lived up such a highly volumized life, if that makes any sense. I just want to get back to being happy, like really, really happy. Not that I'm not happy, but just the quiet happy. So yeah, definitely a good thought, nice to get centered. So let's get back in the sun. Too good a day to waste, let's go. Because I never felt like I came home when I left the army. You leave a little piece of you in the war zone, well, I did anyway. And I thought maybe it'd be nice to buy a cottage by the sea, spend my days on a lobster creel boat, just go fucking lobster fishing or creel fishing, whatever it was, just chucking the pots out, the creels out, 2, 3, 4 days a week, take a dog out for a walk. It sounds like such an old man's life, but fucking sounds like heaven these days. The fucking chaos of the rat race. Yeah, this is definitely what it's about. What a place, man. Just didn't fan of water. It was Chris Williamson. He was speaking to, I can't remember the guy's name, Ravi or something, really nice guy, and he was speaking about how to stop looking at your life, all the failures that you make, instead of seeing it that way, because we're so critical on ourselves, to try and get, look at it like it's the iterations. You've tried so many different varieties and variations of how to do a thing and it's not worked out and it's not failure, but he said look at it as it's just another iteration of how it hasn't worked, so just keep going. And he used loads of examples like dating, business, health, you know, money, all that kind of stuff, and it was really good. That helped actually this week, because there's so much stuff that's not went right. There's so much stuff that's went right that's gone really well. Like business wise, there's a lot of good stuff going really, really wonderful, extremely grateful for. A lot of hard work, but really grateful. Personal life, there's a lot of things I would like to do better, but without giving myself such a hard fucking time. On to the next iteration. Onward. It's like a little Jurassic Park there. I don't think I've felt this chilled out and relaxed in a while. It's been a pretty fucking hectic couple of decades, to be fair. I think doing that retreat with the Opcairn Gorm and being surrounded by lads who are not really online, they don't do any of that kind of stuff, it's kind of really centered me. I haven't realised how much I needed that, and I've felt myself wanting to kind of
tone down the noise of this kind of stuff that I put on the internet and speak about. And if I'm being honest, I think I just want to be a bit more selfish and helping other people do some really nice stuff, but not being so noisy. This whole shouty game online is, I think it's had its day, for me anyway. Every time I hear it, it fucking bugs the shit out of me. I just want to enjoy my life. Really just want to actually just be around a group of good folk and enjoy my life. And that's it. I'm not fucking leaving.